Hi, it's Don Thornton, and I'm on day number 2 of my journey to escape from diabetes and the kidney disease that I currently have. Well, I have the rest of my life. But I was a little bit morose yesterday in my first video. Obviously, you probably understand why, but I'm feeling a little bit better today. Yesterday was my first full day on my new program, my new way of life, and so I just want to go over a little bit what I did and how it's going. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm an early riser. I've always been that way ever since I got probably hit my mid 30s. I started wasn't able to sleep late anymore, so I'm using that to my advantage now. And so when I get up in the morning, I try to walk at least an hour, sometimes between an hour and a half around my community, which is nice because it has some hills, so it helps with some resistance. So it's nice and quiet, and I like it. I can, call my wife over or my daughter in Russia, or I, put some video or training audio files or YouTube videos or whatever. I'm just try to multitask as I go about my walk. So I did that in the morning, and I started my new eating regime, as they want to say, a regimen, I guess. And so what I had was I had some buckwheat. I love buckwheat; it's a Russian staple, and I put a little bit of butter on it for flavor and a little bit of salt. And then I had a banana and an orange. I guess that was my breakfast. Now my doctor prescribed a thing called metformin to help me with my weight loss. So I took that. I took that when first thing I did when I got up in the morning was I took that, and then I went and did my walk. And then time I got back and got showered and everything, I was ready for breakfast. So I had my breakfast, and then what I've also done is I've implemented a regimen of you know vitamin C supplements every couple hours. I take like a half a teaspoon of it, and then also B3 supplements, about the same. I don't take as much of that, but about maybe a quarter of a teaspoon, and I take that throughout the day. So basically, the way I do it is around 6 to 8, 10, 12, 4. I usually stop about then. So basically, so that's what, 6, 8, 10, 12, 2. So 6 times a day, sometimes a little bit more. I will go ahead and do that. That's supposed to help me with my kidneys and also help me with my blood pressure. So that's one of the reasons why. I mean, it's part of a whole thing I'm doing, but that's how it was explained to me to begin with, and I'm following that diligently. I've been doing that previously. I started about 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago on that, and I did notice I was feeling more energy, despite the fact that I was having the high blood pressure and obviously just feeling the chronic fatigue that came from my maybe from the kidneys. I don't know. So anyway, and then I had throughout the day I had some snacks, but again, an orange or a plum, something like that. So I think maybe I had a couple, just some fruit, and that was it. For lunchtime, that was my big meal. I had some baked pollock, which is like a cold fish, a white fish. I just put that in the oven. I put a little bit of Cajun seasoning on it for flavor, which I like, a little bit spicy. And I had a big salad, which cucumbers, celery, lettuce, spinach, different kinds of vegetables I put in there, and I had that. I had a little bit of sour cream, a low fat sour cream as a dressing, and I had a buckwheat again. Buckwheat's my go-to grain. I love buckwheat, and actually, buckwheat's used very widespreadly. It's very widespread to be given to diabetic patients in Russia. So it's a staple for them. So I'm going to eat the crap out of that because I like it and it's filling. And then I had some fruit for dessert, and then the evening I wasn't very hungry. So I just basically had a couple pieces of fruit, and that was it. So that's what I did. And then in the evening, I walked about another hour. So basically, today I walked a little over 2 hours, about an hour in the morning, about an hour at night, and I feel good about it. So that's what I did last night. I woke up this morning, and obviously, I must have lost a lot of water weight because the scale read 240. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here and show you my chart. And let me tell you something: there's nothing like being able to get that red Sharpie out and go down here. Now it may go up. because I mean, like I said, I know it's water weight. I'm not under any illusion I lost, 6 pounds of real fat yesterday, but it's part of the process, and I'm okay. I mean, it may be like the stock market, a little bit or whatever, but I'm certainly going to be very fanatical about making sure that I don't eat the poison anymore, and that's how I look at it. I mean, when I go to the Publix to get food, I mean, honestly, I've trained myself to mentally, if I see like cookies or chips or whatever, or soda, I'm training myself to imagine the skull and crossbones poison label that you see on, poisonous stuff that you put in your, I don't know, whatever, like Drano or whatever, So I'm trying to like train myself, my mental processes to say, you know what, that's poison. I can't have that anymore. So and it's working so far. I mean, it's second day, right? So I mean, I'm not gonna, get there and beat up my chest about how wonderful I am. I'm just starting, but I do feel good that I accomplished day one, and I'm looking forward to day two here. And I'm just more of the same, just more of the same. Now the challenge, as my cat goes by, that's Bear. The challenge for me is going to be when I'm on the road, because that's really where I get into trouble with the fast food. Starting off at fast food and you get hungry, so I'm going to have to learn how to overcome that challenge. But I'm looking forward to it. So that's where I'm at, and so I'll check in tomorrow and see how we're doing. Oh, and by the way, so basically what I'm doing is, as far as supplements, I'm doing the vitamin C and the B12, the B3 I should say. I'm sorry, and then I'm also taking what I call the brain drink. If you're interested in learning more what that is, you can I'll have the information down in the description. You can check it out. I'm also on the magic gel. I do that from Monday through Friday. I apply this gel probably about 2 or 3 times a day, Monday through Friday, and it really helps. And then I'm also doing, basically what I'm doing is a keto diet. So I'm working on a keto thing as well. So everything I'm doing and using, you'll be able to find out more about if you're interested. And then just look in the description. I'll have that stuff there. I don't have everything in the description yet, but it will be. And then you can just, if you're interested in trying it out, reach out to me, and I can refer you to where to go and how to get it. Okay, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. And this is a fun journey so far. Thanks.